Good Lord, I'm pasty. Hello, it's Record Store Day review time. Fred from the Red Chair Reviews. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Please, if you enjoy this video, like, follow, subscribe, share. Please subscribe to the channel. It'll help me a lot, and it makes me want to make more videos because more of you are seeing them. So I hope you enjoy this. Let's look at what I got. My wife got, of course. She always travels with me for these events. Record Store Day, Black Friday 2024. A cold day here in Ohio, but worth the wait outside Record Connection to get what we wanted. So here we go. Here is what we snagged. Got this 7-inch 40th anniversary of Dead or Alive. You Spin Me Around. I love this song, man. 40 years. I can still remember this song kind of being popular when I was very, very young. So kind of cool to have it on this like picture disc 7-inch. The thing we both really wanted, this Rarities vinyl from Purple by STP. A lot of the stuff's in the box set for Purple that we already had, but I mean, it's STP, and you want to have it. It's cool. It's got this little emboss on it, and I'm going to check this out and listen to it because I'm sure it sounds great. 30th anniversary. Still can't believe that once again, 30 years, but Purple's just such a great album. I think STP's best. Yo, Biohazard from Brooklyn, New York. Modeleo. Is that how you say this, I believe? I remember this coming out. I still have it on CD. And I remember being slightly disappointed because I thought it sounded a little, I don't know, the songs just didn't feel quite as fully developed as Urban Discipline. But, you know, looking back now, it's just more, most of the songs are like 2.5 minutes or shorter. It's a muddy sounding record, but I listened to it this morning and, you know, it's actually pretty damn good. First time in North America it's ever been on vinyl. So Biohazard's Modeleo. Probably the most unnecessary purchase for us really is this garbage cover album. It's got some covers on it, Because the Night, Starman, etc. Song to the Siren. So Who's Gonna Ride Wild Horses, man, I love that song. That's a great U2 song. So I'll have to give it a listen. Garbage is not one of my favorite bands, but I don't know, just something about a garbage cover record on vinyl was interesting to us, so we got it. The hardest one to find is probably this one right here. This is Better Than Ezra Deluxe. They only had one copy at the record store we came to, and I hear that's kind of the case everywhere. I think there's like 1,500 copies of this record. Give it a listen. It's way better than I remember it being, actually. Better Than Ezra wasn't one of my favorites, but I knew a couple of the tracks off of this, and I'm just glad to get it, man. It's really cool to have it. We made a kind of impulse purchase because we saw Leon Russell and that glorious beard of his, and it's Christmas music. So we're like, Hymns of Christmas by Leon Russell. Only 900 copies of this. It's Emerald Green, hasn't been on vinyl for a while. This is from 1995. We grabbed it, and he doesn't sing on it. It's literally just piano and orchestra. And to be truthful with you, the orchestra sounds very synthy. It doesn't sound like a real orchestra. It probably was partially. The way it was recorded, it just sounds very, I don't know, keyboardish or something. It sounds kind of 80s, even though it's in 1995. Classic Christmas hymns, but do we need to get the Leon Russell? Probably not, especially since he's not singing. My favorite part about the man was his very unique and cool voice. Black One by Sun. This is a cool metal outfit. We don't have all the Sun records, but Southern Lord seems to be really supportive of them, and they do release something on Record Store Day quite frequently. We don't have them all, but we saw one there, and I was like, I want to grab that and hear that. Sludgy, dirty, delicious. It's a soundtrack from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. That's kind of what they're doing right now. Curious to hear it. Some mixes and remixes. I hear there's a rumor there's some new Nine Inch Nails music happening soon. Don't know if it's just a rumor or not, but either way, we're still buying all the Trent and Atticus stuff because they're doing so much with film and television. Another impulse purchase that we probably didn't need. I don't know why, but I saw them flying off the shelves, so I grabbed one. Olivia Rodrigo's Guts. It's a marble vinyl. I don't know why I snagged this, to be truthful with you. It's got a side C added. It's made in France. They were flying off the shelves, but there's like 25,000 copies of this, so I'm sure you could find it somewhere. But either way, you could find one in our collection now. We just bought the Lamb of God box set, and so, you know, I saw this Ashes of the Wake, this live in Richmond, Virginia. I know what you boys are up to playing hometown shows. I know what you're doing. I see what you're on to. Actually, it's a great idea. Playing Ashes of the Wake from start to finish. Pearl Jam releases something every single Record Store Day, I swear to God, and we buy it every single Record Store Day. This did not bring the flocks out. I mean, because it's only a 12-inch single. Pearl Jam, maybe besides Taylor Swift, Pearl Jam brings out the most people at Record Store Day, it feels like to me, year in and year out. But there weren't really a lot of people flying in to get this. But, you know, once again, quite a few copies of it. But because we've gotten everything from Pearl Jam so far from the Record Store Day, we had to continue with that. And last but not least, an album that I think was underappreciated until recently, Betty by Helmet. This is a really cool record. I think a pretty strong follow-up to kind of them breaking big with Meantime, Biscuits for Smut, Different Mix, and Mutt Mix, Pooch Mix. They're playing this album straight through, I believe, on tour soon. They're selling tickets now, pre-sale. So that might be interesting to see. I've seen Paige Hamilton in the group before, and they were not disappointing live, so maybe I'll go check that out. I don't know yet. And that's it. What did you guys get on Record Store Day? Anything exciting? I thought it was a really good list this year for Black Friday. Usually Black Friday's lists are a little weaker, but I thought this time they were very strong. We found quite a few things we wanted. I did not get the Billie Eilish isolated vocals of Hit Me Hard and Soft, because I'm like, when am I going to put that on and just be like, I want to hear Billie Eilish's vocals just without any music. I don't see myself doing that. There was also a Jazz Sabbath 1968 version. I did not get that, although I have a couple of the Jazz Sabbath releases, and I think they're a nice novelty. I didn't get that either. So, but for the most part, we got everything we wanted. That Better Than Ezra's The Hardest to Find. The STP we definitely wanted, and we got that. So, yeah, but please comment below. Tell me what you guys got. Is there anything here that you think I definitely need to listen to right now because it's so incredible? And that's about it. I hope you guys take care of yourselves and, stay safe.